Imagine the sunrises pilots get to see. All right, so imagine everybody parks here where I'm parked, right? And then they get in and out of their cars. And if they're grabbing a chair, you know, the pull out of the bag chairs, foldable chairs, they're whatever, they're cooler for the day. They're just in and out. This is where they're loading in and out of their cars, right? So I was thinking the other day that this is a little difficult because it's got like lawn stuff, you know, the pipes and stuff going through, anything that's going under the roads going through right around here. So it's a little harder to, you know, detect, but I bet it's got more stuff in it. The grass has come in pretty good. They haven't mowed the grass, so that ought to be a little bit difficult, but no biggie. That's where they set the concessions up, right around the inside ring right there. So that's where I was the other day when I was just quarter shooting. But this, I'm gonna play around in this tree set right here a little bit. I'll be back with a target. All right, so I'm running Park 2, sensitivity 15, let's go with an even number, 14. It's an auto ground tracking balance 25, no threshold, 50 tones. That's my discrimination mode, where I discriminate everything except for 12, 13, 14, and anything above 22, I think it is. We'll run all metal for now, see if I like it. And then recovery speed at 7, let's go 6. We don't need to go deep. You want to discriminate, guys. Maybe even, yeah, let's leave it at 7. Now let's go even all the way up. All right, so my first target is laying on the ground right there. I didn't even get over it. That might be a problem if a penny sounds like that. I might have to just go to 2 tones or 5 tones. What up, bro? All right, so I gotta. It's like an 11. I'm thinking it's canned slaw. I'll be right back. You know what's funny is I don't watch hardly any dirt diggers. You know, I'll watch occasional person that's following my channel, that kind of thing. So I don't really see, they're always in this pulling up a Merc dime or pulling up some sort of old V nickel or something. So they're in an area where they're gonna get some treasures. Like you guys are gonna see me pull up a nickel and a couple quarters today. So this is the 11 right here, right? It's the tab off a can. I don't know, I guess nobody's showing you pull tabs and stuff in park hunts, but there you go. That's my first target for the day. What? I didn't go anywhere. I'm guessing it's right near the surface. Sounds like it is. It's gotta be right there, right? Huh. Now I know why nobody ever films every piece of trash. When they get back to the truck, they get a load of trash. Very cool. Sounds like I found my first quarter for the day. Oh, look at that, popped right out. I turned it back to 50 tones, but I mean 50 tones is tough because you got a lot of sounds coming at you and you got to kind of be looking at your display. So that dirt impression, right? That's not the nickel, that's the dirt. That's really cool. Guys, look at that. You see that burger? So I not only own donut shops, we always had a deli. So I've made a few thousand sandwiches in my life next to the 9 million donuts. And this made me think, you know, I love serving people. I love seeing their face when they get something like more than expected. You know, you expect to go to McDonald's and you expect to get the same burger, but the day you get that extra good quarter pounder is the day that you need to call the manager back and say, hey, you know what, that was excellent service. They don't get a lot of those calls, and I actually do call. If I do ever stop at fast food and I get an exceptional order, I'll call and tell them. You know what it would feel like if you're a team member and your manager just said, hey, somebody just called and said you guys were doing a good job. So this is the kind of stuff that I like to talk about. I like to talk about making other people feel good, right? So this has got me thinking about some other things that I want to do. Friend suggested opening another donut shop. Well, I don't want to work for anybody. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing with this channel. I want to work with somebody. And, you know, in relationship, in life, in general, you need to work with somebody and not for somebody. You know, if you're partners, you guys need one day you're having a bad day, they're having a good day, you know, vice versa. I've talked about this in the past. Love you guys. Guys, so I just recorded a bunch of stuff on the GoPro. I'm in the office. I'm going to be learning the editing program for it's Windows or movie or something. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to be learning it. I put down just the smallest amount of video today at the park. I gave you a sunrise, but primarily what I wanted to talk about was how I'm building my channel so fast. Digging Canuck, Liz, Gone Digging with Matt, Metal Detecting NYC with Meryl, and Metal Detecting Nation with Jordy and Nancy, and there's one other person in there. Those are live metal detecting channels that have, you know, 30 to, I've seen upwards of, you know, 70 or 80 people live on a live chat for the metal detecting. If you guys aren't in there, and if you're trying to build your channel, you're missing out. This is how I built my channel so fast, is Liz and Meryl's channel. I just picked up on Matt's channel, and these guys are organized, guys. So go in, chat. Those people are all interested in building their channels. They're in this community. It's a small, tight-knit community, guys. So go in, subscribe to their channel, and then chat with them a little bit. Watch their videos, and then say, hey, I loved your video, check out my channel. So I'll come back, I'll let you know how many I have, and then I'll show you what I'm doing today, sitting here in the office for the next hour or two is what I'm going to do this. So I'm going to show you the result of an hour's worth of work, me sitting in the office instead of being out in the field metal detecting. My goal is to get to 1,000 by the end of February, but if I can cut that in half, you know, that's 14 more days of me being able to go live and make this channel work a lot faster. So I'm going to show you, I'll be right back. I'm going to show you how many I have. Okay, there you go, guys. Right here, 625. I've already actually gone on 3 of the bottom 3 of the 1,300 that Merrill has on his list, and I've already subscribed up through. I've got a bunch that I've already subscribed to, so it should be fast moving up through this list. But it's like a sales list, guys. If you're on a sales call, or if you've ever made phone calls for sales before, you get a giant phone book or something set down in front of you, and you're supposed to go through every name and cross it off and call every number. Make a note, say, hey, what you did with the number, and then move on. So 6:25, the time is 11:34 a.m. Sunday, February 2nd. You see that, guys? 6:25 at 11:34 Sunday. Guys, the last couple days I posted the GoPro 7 giveaway, and I had people say, I'm gonna start my channel when I get a GoPro. Well, I started my channel with my phone. If you guys have some sort of phone with a camera on it, you can start your channel. I'm doing all my editing on my phone right now. Today I'm sitting down on the computer and I'm learning the editing program. Okay, so yesterday at 6 p.m. I had 601 subscribed. I had it was 110 in 5 days actually. So today it's 7:20, so 25 hours 20 minutes later I have 640. So that's, you know, in 24 hours I had 39 in 24 hours. So the moral of this whole last bit on my channel today was that if you work at your channel, you'll be able to, you know, build your channel fast. So I just need 20 a day for the rest of the month for me to reach my goal of 1,000 by the end of February. If, like, the last 24 hours was 40 subs, so if I was to duplicate that, it's obviously only 10 more days, and then I'll be able to monetize my channel and go live, which is my goal. The live is my real goal. That way I can free up some time for some other projects that I have, and then obviously to monetize my channel so that I can make a living from my YouTube channel, which is my main goal, so that I can have money to be able to give back. I want to be able to give back to this metal detecting community and, you know, kids that I feel deserve a break in life. So yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. There's really no wrap up from the park today because I pretty much just found a quarter and a nickel, and a dime. Actually, it was a surface dime. So yeah, love you. See you tomorrow. Or yeah, tonight I'm gonna do, the low tide is at 1 a.m. so I don't know, I'm gonna have to try to figure that out, which is just here in a few hours. So that's how you find your rings. That's how I find my rings. That's why I've gone a 3-day lull now with no rings, because if you're not hunting the very bottom of a slide, the odds of a ring stopping in the middle are real slim, and the odds of you finding it in the middle are really slim. So I need to get back out at low tide, and unfortunately it's at like 1 a.m. right now. So we'll see what happens, whether I make it out for low tide or not, or if I put the big coil on. I don't know. You guys come back tomorrow and find out.